Welcome again to another Yawgmoth video. Last week I played this deck on stream. We almost trophied, we lost the final, then I played this deck in paper. It was fantastic. I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't do too well, but I learned a lot. For example, there's just more and more combos that I found out about. Like if you have Water Roots and the Walking Ballista and their Cauldron with Yawgmoth in play, it's infinite damage. And well, I didn't know that. We definitely know the one with Spymaster's Vault. In the last video we did that a lot. The Soul Cauldron plus Ballista. Then you Yawgmoth, you just ping over and over, then you connive and you kill your opponent with it. Yeah, just so many cool lines this deck can do. Very fun. So I'm excited to try this deck again. I'm already in a league, 1-0. I actually played this match before my tournament on Sunday morning. Just one warm-up match, you know. The Collector Oof in the side has been very good. I think I didn't have that in the last video. Affinity is super popular, and actually I got to do that playing paper as well. Alright, let's begin with a mulligan. And with a keep. Alright. I made some few changes since the last league. I don't have Sephiroth, I don't have the Turbozeju. Some minor changes. Nothing serious. Alright. What do I want to do on turn 1? This is important. If I go Yawgmoth, I can already attack for 2 on turn 2. If I go Ignore Hierarch and draw Grist, that can turn up against me. I'm gonna go for Yawgmoth. This deck actually wins on damage a lot, and I think 2 damages it's a good start. So I'm just gonna go for the damage line. In Legacy, I would 100% start with Noble Hierarch, but yeah, this is different. One and Swamp Thoughtseize. Okay. For sure taking my Yogg. I mean, not for sure. They can have another Thoughtseize, then they want to take the Hierarch. But I think it's just safe to do that. So yeah. Glad I went for the turn 1 Yawgmoth play. This is 1 extra damage that I'm dealing my opponent. Okay, Steam Vents. I didn't expect that. Psychic Frog. Very good. For Surveyland. Hoping to find a Zenith or a Grist. I'm actually playing 3 Grist. Okay. It's the force at the bottom. Draw another Yogg. Okay. Um. Hmm. Uh, uh, um. I think I should attack for 2. If the opponent goes like blocking this card, I think it's very good for me. Because then I just go Yogg, and then I can just threaten more damage to the frog. If not, I just dealt damage. And this way I can bait them into discarding 1 extra card. Of course, if they have a subtlety, it's a little bit annoying. But like, there's no Forcer days, so I think only subtlety gets me here. Maybe they just don't block, they don't want me to connive. That's also a possibility. So Yogg. I'm gonna minus kill this. Sorry, -1. Yawgmoth returns. Then I go -1, sacrifice Ignoble Hierarch. And then once again, -1. And they can't save this. Because even if they discard it in their turn, this thing will untap with no counters, with no toughness, so it will die. All right. I've done my turn. You can go. Bon dia, bon dia. You're right. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was Psychotog and not and not Psychic Frog. Yes, indeed. Of course, it survives. The opponent just let it die anyway. So my bad. Okay. In a moment. Yeah, I put an on 10 already. Play the new frog. Hey, I'm gonna go here. Here might Patra. Patra's very good now. Sacrifice here might make a token with a Patra. A Patra also part of an infinite combo that I didn't know about. A Patra plus 2 Young Wolf plus a Prosperous Innkeeper. It's not infinite, but you gain a lot of life. You basically just go positive in life instead of equal. So yeah, just this deck is just you have so many tools to do so many cool stuff. Yeah, Pata plus Yoga is just yeah, you just go off. I need to draw a creature. I'm going to choose to discard, but I believe this is a mistake because I have an infinite source of -1/-1 damage. Yeah. All right. Plan go. And now I even have Grist in case they have Murktide. But again, I can just use a Patra Yogg to kill Murktide, even though it will be costly, it will be pricey. Patra almost acts like a young wolf. You just need one creature to start a fun. Exactly. Okay, they've been Oculus, and they persisted. And I'll do it again. Okay, Prospers in Keeper. Prospers in Keeper, I don't think gives me infinite. No, still need a young wolf. All right. So bring in Scavenging Ooze. That's kind of it. Let's take out how we might. I think I want to keep everything else. Yeah, I guess that's what Cauldron very good against a persist deck. All right, let's go. Yeah, yeah, this deck's so much fun. Okay, I like that. I can go turn one Zenith for Dryad. They're obviously signaling Fatal Push, but it is what it is. Just push this. You won't be pushing any other stuff. And you can also have Thought Scour in your deck. That's why you have blue mana up now. Oh no. Come on, don't persist this on turn two. That's illegal. This is Legacy. I have a turn two Cauldron. Even through Thoughtseize. Come on, don't persist. Legacy we play 4 Endurance. Here only 1. Okay. Nice, no persist. Makes me so happy. I may still lose, turn to frog is still a nightmare, but at least it's not over. Alright, let me just go Soul Cauldron. And now, yeah, just safe against that Archon. I can just tap this whenever. They probably exile it to the frog, but to not make me put a counter here. Save life with an Overgrown Tomb tapped. Young Peasy, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Yawg. My my deck of the week, my deck of the month, maybe. Deep in this Gulgari lifestyle lately. Actually, makes me regret that at the time where Yogg was a good deck, I was never playing this deck. Capobarabba, thank you for the 10th month. Yeah, Yogg in Legacy as well. We made a video on Mango's workshop with it. Okay, so Cauldron exiles the Archon. Again, opponent will make it fly. Will make the frog fly most likely. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe they just accept the counter on Dryad Arbor. I don't think it's a big deal. They have Oculus, so they may have kept cards in the graveyard. Anyway, we untap, draw a forest. Well, I could go Zenith for 3 and find Grist. I think it's a good idea. They can't remove the Dryad Arbor. Your response. But even if they do so, I put Grist in my graveyard. Which is always a nice thing with Soul Cauldron. Now, actually, giving the frog ability to my creature is also valuable. Okay, Thoughtseize hits the bin. Fateless Looting. Alright. Yeah, the Cauldron is just a pain for them so much. Yeah, Dryad Arbor gives green. Yeah. They discard Troll Land. This card is so much fun. I got this whole Cauldron. Just so many lines that can just come up with it. Okay, maybe this is Oculus. Yeah, actually, I should have tapped this maybe. It should have tapped the cauldron and No, I can't do that. I can't tap the cauldron in response to this looting. There's no way I can do that. They just discard something reanimated, so. Yeah, they just go Oculus. Okay. I think I'm not gonna tap this cauldron. I could be going quarter calling for 2 here. Don't think I have anything good though. Yeah, this is Scavenging Ooze, I guess. Uh, uh, uh. I can also go Apatra, and then I can go Cord for 1, like Yawgmoth, and then set up the thing. Maybe it's a good idea. Apatra pass. They're attacking this. Okay. So what I can do is tap the tap the Cauldron on Dried Arbor, put a counter on Apatra, try to block. Probably can just take damage. This could be a creature and can kill my Apatra. I think I'll just let it die. Sorry, I just don't block. It's 2 damage. Who cares? And this way also I'll still have Cauldron up in case they want to do some unfair stuff. Like discarding the thing or reanimating it. Let me go for a Yawgmoth. The Court of Calling. Then I'll tap the Cauldron on the Dried Arbor. Put a counter on the, I don't know, insect. And now at instant speed, I can like do a disaster. Hoarding for Yogg. Then I have a Patra Yawgmoth in play. It's not a infinite, but because you have, of course, you have your life total. All right. So first thing I want to do is, well, I guess I can cast this as free because I can just convoke. And then I want to tap the Cauldron on Grist, which will give me 2 insect tokens for free. Because now both of these creatures are Grist. That's why I corded. That's why I Zenith for Grist, because just having Grist around is so good once you have Cauldron. Because the opponent eventually kills it, or you just kill it yourself, and then your creatures become Grist. Even if they're summoning sick, like this Halfling. All right, let's make a token. Let's make a token. And then I pass, and I have the Court of Calling ready. Oh, it's 3 cards in end. Maybe in their upkeep, I'd like to play Chord. Ooh, maybe they have a Warrant Oculus under Manifest Creatures. Okay, nice. Okay, so now we're acting. I'm at 16 though, so it's not like so much life, but yeah, let's go. I think tapping out makes sense. Nah, I'm just gonna tap all my creatures because I'm gonna make insects to block with. So just hold up mana for I don't know what, but something. Let's hope no force of negation. All right, now let's start the fun. -1/-1. Sacrifice Yawgmoth. Make a token. So -1. So -1. Yeah, because now I can like remove a counter on Yawgmoth. I keep on drawing, but I only have one Chord of Calling that I can cast. That's like the only card that makes me win. Ooh, I can proliferate as well. It's important to remember. I'll definitely do that. Yeah, I don't have life totals to do infinite anything. I need a Chord of Calling. Let's do the Psychic Frog as well. Now I want to go proliferate. Discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. All right. Uh, pass. Race -2 as well. I mean, end phase. I can't use Planeswalkers in end phase. Okay, let's discard 2 cards and pass. Why not put a counter on Manifest? I don't think this is a threat. I don't want to lose more life. If this was a threat, they would have flipped it earlier. They flipped the new one. They didn't flip the first one. I think the first is not a threat. Now, if my opponent reanimates Archon, it's okay. I still have life total to live. This could have been an Archon of Cruelty as well, and I just maybe shouldn't have blocked it. They unearth Oculus. Okay. I don't want to lose 5 life to kill Oculus end of turn. I'd rather untap and go Zenith on Prosperous Innkeeper, and then I can just do my things. Zenith on 3. Prosperous Innkeeper. And now we have it. Safely. And now I don't lose life anymore to kill creatures because of the innkeeper. At GG now. So the first round, the playoff scream, I won against the affinity deck, the blue-red affinity deck. And now took a while, but we got this. It's actually a 2-0, but it took like half an hour almost. I even have loyalty counters on Grist here, like 2-2. Also, I went to the tournament in paper yesterday. Okay, they're pushing that, but yeah, there's no way. They should have pushed in their turn, or at least in response to the Zenith. Probably unfamiliar. A blue red affinity, not a classic. Is Yoga playable deck? Yeah, I mean it's not bad, no. It's fine. Definitely a fine deck. Maybe you're struggling as black white. Maybe you're struggling as Boros. Right. Let me proliferate. Discard a land. All right. That's the reason why I play like 3 Kaito and blue black, because black white has a hard time dealing with planeswalkers. All right, keep. No Sephiroth? No, I hate Sephiroth. So weak. So weak. Um, yeah, turn one halfling, good old. It's funny, Alex, you don't play halfling. You play noble and ignoble. I guess you don't have that many legendary cards there and actually have a lot of green mana requirement. All right, what's that? Living End, maybe? Living End, maybe. I can fill my graveyard with Malevolent Rumble. Let's do that. Okay, it's not Living End. Oh yeah, it is Living End. Looking for Force of Negation. Okay, they go Force, pitch Malevolent Rumble. Okay. I'll leave it on top. I mean, Brain Surge, wow. Yeah, I mean, look at my deck, but I don't think I have any card that like hates my opponent deck, so I just hope they never cascade, I guess. Which so far seems to be a possibility. Another Force. Okay. I'm just playing all my creatures. If they go Living End, you know, rip. Rip. Okay. What am I supposed to do? What's the best way to shorten the clock here? What's the best way to shorten the clock here? Well, I can't cast Endurance. There's not a window where Ballista goes into play. Maybe just do random. Oh, I can go Zenith for Endurance. I see what you mean. Sure, let's do that. Not sure if this is good, because what happens is, opponent still like rats me with a Cascade, but I guess I will have time, and then I have creatures in the graveyard for the next living end. I mean, not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Like Scavenging Goose is much better here. Okay. Okay, yeah. They go press the enemy, which is a bounce spell, and they cast it again from hand. I guess the Soul Cauldron is an amazing draw. It's a way to hate on my opponent graveyard. The creatures in the graveyard, as well as yeah, making the Walkie Ballista add the mana next turn. So chat told me that Dried Arbo under Cauldron is bugged, and I believe it. I believe it. So I'm just gonna put like a Hierarch or Halfling under it. Oh wow, when it concedes. The Cauldron wins again, nice. I Vexing Bubble, Ooze, 3 Thoughtseize. Ashiok. I got Hewer Might to cut. Grist. And then what else? Maybe just some random one-offs. Yeah. Horde, Ballista, Wall of Roots, Arc. Okay, we got a Vexing Bubble in our opening hand. Super good. Wow, this is a very good curve. Turn 1 Vexing Bubble, turn 2 Cauldron against the leading end. Vexing Bubble hits the field. No more Force of Negations, Subtlety, Cascade cards, and so on. Just laying down these guys. Hateful Tools. Opponent goes like Waker of Waves. I just start eating their graveyard for a future where they answer my Vexing Bubble, but still. No, opponent. I didn't even say it. I didn't even say it. I thought about saying it. I'm like, oh yeah, they can't even force a Vigor because obviously it gets countered. Right. No shim concession. Strong will by my opponent. Regardless. Clear and Conqueror. Wow. That's actually very hard for me to deal with. Like my deck just does not function. I can lose this game. I can lose this game. I've got like don't even have grist. I don't have a push. I don't have crawler pooner. I didn't bring crawler pooner in. I guess I will next game. Wow. Just lost. I think I just lost actually. It's just my deck cannot beat that card. Insane. Yeah, endurance, yeah. It's block. I didn't think about that. Obviously I should have thought about it, but I didn't think about it. Well, have Vaccine Bubble being played? That's a good card. Bandy Legacy. You have Mox Opals. You have Cascade. You have Summoner's Pact. That's a cycles when it doesn't do the thing. So good. Not now, not this game. I can't cycle it this game. Okay. Force of Vigor. My only hope is that they never play another creature and I somehow win a race. Because if they play like a 4/4 flyer, the game is super over. Let's see if they have Force of Negation. Commandeer. Wow. Pitching. Subtlety Shardless. I have a story that I've witnessed at Four Season where game one, turn two, Rumble, the opponent leaving Gan casts Commandeer and mills three creatures and plays Leaving Gan on turn two with the spawn. That's like one of the craziest story. Game one, turn two, Leaving Gan. Yeah, subtlety. Honestly, I'm happy. Although, like, obviously, I would have resolved the Malevolent Rumble, so I could have found cards. Yeah, nah, they have a lot more Living End, but this game is not about Living End, I think. I mean, it could be, for sure. Actually, they have Art and Clean End, but I'm glad if they if they're Living End here. We have to like somehow win this race. Wow, Dried Arbor is gone too. Rip. Okay, let's hope this one goes through. Nice. Uh, okay, let's think about this. I think this is unfortunately both bad. Yeah, the Claire and Conquer just shuts off my deck. Is crazy. Yeah, I don't think it matters really. Let's gain a life, gain two life. Let's play Grizzly Bear. I mean, if I keep on drawing mediocre creatures, maybe I can do this. Wow, they cascade. Okay, then. Oh no, they don't cascade. Smart. Smart opponent. Alright, got a 4. So, funnily enough, if I draw a 2-2 here, I actually win the race. I need to draw a 2-2. Grizzly Bear, I draw a 2-2, and I win the race. Come on, Grizzly Bear. Grizzly Bear. Oh, wait a sec. I can position the Ardent Plea. Okay, so I'm not dead here. But now I don't win the race anymore. Yeah, now I don't win the race anymore. Had one more life, maybe. Could have drawn like Rumble into something to gain 2 life. And I think I'm on like mono out of endurance. As I mentioned, a turn 1 shame concession with a first Vigor under Vexing Bubble. When I didn't shame concede, played a creature. I have no answer for it. GG. Alright. We'll sideboard for it. I don't want a sideboard Fatal Push though. I just saw Krellar Pooner only. Wow, Foundation Breaker. Yeah, that's not a good answer for my Cauldron. Endurance? Or Zenith or Chord? Okay. We are in it. We are in it. If I attack with all, no, let's just play Zenith first. Zenith for Endurance. Oh, Grace doesn't work as well. Right? Yeah, only Endurance. And now let me count the race. If I attack with all, the block Prosperous and Keeper good at 3. I mean, that's okay. I think I should attack with all here. Okay. We have to dodge like Otawara. I don't know. Teferi doesn't work. So only Otawara, I think. Maybe the Colossal Sky Turtle as well. Because I can't recast his Endurance. I don't have mana for it. Oh wow, they cycle down to 1. They're actually dead on board now. I can't cast this Endurance if they bounce it. Hey. Oh no. I actually lose now. So swingy this game. What can I draw? Not a fetch land. Wow. Yeah, I think I officially lost. Crazy game. The opponent doesn't attack. I'll just pass. Crazy game here. If this was a creature, I would have won. But also would have won if Dried Arbor was in the deck somehow. I don't know when it died, but rip. Rip. I think I'll just have Crawler Pooner only as an answer. I don't think I want to bring in Fatal Push or Nowhere to Run. I mean, they're still living end, you know what I mean? Did I play an Arena Open? I haven't even drafted once this set. I don't even know a single common. I'll cut Ashiok. I hate Ashiok. Number 2 run can be fun with Rumble. I know, but I'm playing as leaving it. I don't want to draw nowhere to run. You think, like, since my deck is so bad against theirs, I need to, I guess. Sorry, so bad against the... Yeah, I just cut Grist again. Game number 3 against Leaving End after losing a... Honestly, just an incredible match. Really an incredible match. Okay, match. Sorry, game number 3 against Living End. Turn 1, I can go top land, or can I go Young Wolf? I think I'll go Young Wolf. Young Wolf, Rumble, Yawg, I think is a good curve. I still play Dual Commander. Actually, I'm gonna go to Berlin. Like in 3 hours, I have a plane. I'm gonna go to Berlin for the card market videos, for card market YouTube channel, and we're going to record Dual Commander, best series of all time. I have played the format a lot in the past. Haven't played it too much lately, but excited for it. When it, once again, Commandeer is my Rumble for the second game in a row. Okay, they probably got Subtlety. No, they got Temple Garden. Uh, I don't think so, Quag and Twitch. I have a lot of work to do. Eh, I don't know. We'll see, but thank you for the offer. I play Popper EDH. Yeah, we also gonna play Popper EDH. That's the two videos we're gonna make. All right, opponent plays the turn 2 Ardently. Okay. Turn 2 Underplay with my Rumble. This is the play that I mentioned before. Actually, it happened. I got a 2/2 Young Wolf on tap. Court of Colin. Okay. I'm very close to do something unfair here. What is it, though? That's the question. Can court for another Young Wolf, but I don't think that's good. Just draw an extra card. I don't think that's good. I think just play Mog Fanatic and pass. My left total is high enough that I think I can afford it. A Grist. Grist. I mean, Grist in the graveyard is nice for the next leaving end. Guess I graveyard this Grist. This is the last Grist. I set it up 2 of them. I can also just top it and then just use Ballista to kill a whatever Stray Wraith. Just take it slower. Just take the game much lower. Yeah, maybe it's fine to take the game much lower. Not sure. Okay. Opponent goes Foundation Breaker. Uh, I'll ping you, I guess. Buongiorno, Pivo. How are you doing, my friend? So I draw that. I think I'll just play it. Play it, kill the Stray Wraith, go. The Yawgmoth will die. And maybe the Grist also will die. I don't think it's a problem. Yeah, I just don't think Yogg is very good in this board state. I can Stone Rain myself with a Dried Arbor as well. Yeah, I'm only gonna play this league and then I head to the airport. I have a very very small airport near my home, like 20 minutes to my home, 30 minutes to my home, and it doesn't fly very many places, but whenever it does, it's so nice to just like you have a flight at 1 p.m. You leave your house at 11:30. It's so nice. Yeah, it attacked me. I was hoping that would attack Grist, but makes sense. Patra. I think a Patra's at top. Because that combos with the core the yeah. Here I think I want to pass because I can court for like Scavenging Ooze and then just gain a bunch of life, win the race, eat your graveyard for the next living end. Why you attack me again, ignoring Grist? Weird. What do you have? Clarent Conqueror. Okay, I have Crawler Pooner for it. That's good. I'm glad I have Crawler Pooner in my deck. Let me also. Yeah, it's fine. I think this is a better screenshot. Sorry. So I wanted to post about this card because it's a pretty unknown card. And I think it's super cool that the y'all community came up with it. Ooh, Soul Cauldron, very strong here. Can I do something then? Let me think. No, I don't think so. This one says whenever you put a -1/-1 counter. So yeah, I'm just attacking with insect. -2 grist. -2 grist. Then I go Patra. Then I go Cauldron on grist. Make a token. I think this is the sequencing. Alternatively, I can play around a force of negation by my opponent. Sorry, a leaving end by my opponent. So I just exile Claire and Conqueror in their turn. Yeah, that's probably better than just exiling Grace to make a token, because they can cascade. Yeah, let's just pass. I guess Claire and Conqueror isn't the problem. I have Crawler Pooner. I'm gonna reanimate Grace, Crawler Pool. Okay, they pass. What do I exile? Maybe I don't exile Clear and Conquer because that dies to my removal. So I just exile like straight Wraith. Okay. Actually, it has an ability. Whenever it deals damage to a player, you put a snake. Oh, no, you put a -1/-1. True. Can you put it on yourself? You can. Brain Surge in my upkeep. Sure. Now all my creatures can cycle. That's true. Hey, yours love Brain Surge. I draw land. Okay. I'm gonna go Yogg, but I don't wanna use it. Gotta put a -1/-1 counter on Yogg. Not Yogg because of pro humans? No way. No way. Come on. What's this ruling? In paper, 100% you can put a counter on you on Yogg. No one will catch it. Not even you. All right. Well, Apatra, apparently you can target Yogg. You have to target yourself. Still gonna do it though, because I think it's valuable. Yeah, yeah. I wanna hold up Agatha's Old Cauldron. I don't wanna exile Grist. Just go land go. I know I can use proliferate ability, but I think I'm gonna go land go. Nah, I don't wanna reanimate Grist. So, 'cause, like, if I just tap this exile Grist, they go Living End. I think it's bad. I think they can't really get out of this except to the Living End. So I just wanna Cauldron the Foundation Breaker. They put these two things. I Crawler Pooner the Conqueror. It's bad if they have Endurance, that's for sure. Stop Sylvan Safekeeper as well. That's funny. Yeah, they go for a Cascade. Okay, you can Cascade. What do you have? You have Leaving End. You're Leaving End on the stack. Now I'm gonna tap Caldera and Exile Foundation Breaker. Let's hope they don't have a... Yeah. I also want to sacrifice a Patra. Okay. I should have done this first. Who won? The final of the tournament yesterday was between Neo Brand, who was undefeated all day, against Boros. So I'm gonna assume that Neo Brand won. Allora, questo è ok. I get a bunch of people back. Grist among them. Then I go Crawler Pooner, kill Clear and Conqueror. F6. Untap. Draw it Arbor. Okay. I can go Cauldron on Yogg. Wait, Cauldron Ballista? It's not enough. Right? It's not. It doesn't do anything. So yeah. Cauldron on Yogg. Put a counter here. Then I go -1 here. Sacrifice. Okay. Make a snake. And then Can proliferate. And then -1 here. Sacrifice. Yeah. I'm at 1 life. Yeah, okay. Then, okay. Then I proliferate, tapping 2 forests, discarding Agatha Soul Cauldron, proliferating on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I -2, sacrifice this. Okay. Then I play land for turn and attack you for 4. Pass. First time you see Cauldron line of text be irrelevant? Oh no. I've actually tweeted about it. I'll dig that tweet. We won a game. We won a game with this one by tapping the Eldrazi spawn to get green mana to use Scavenging Ooze to fizzle the Surgical to then untap and win with 0 cards in the deck. This is definitely a game of Magic of all time. My 1 life. Pass. One hour 10, I played 2 matches. This deck. Actually had a draw yesterday. But I had a draw, but I actually had lethal on board. I just didn't know that Yawgmoth in play and Cauldron with Walking Ballista and Wall of Roots is infinite. I didn't know that. So I drew the game, but I actually had a win. But definitely went to time. I didn't went to time, but against the Orzhov deck, I finished so near to the clock because game 1 I conceded on turn 3. This is something I do a lot, just concede super quickly when I'm losing game 1 because there may be a situation where it's relevant. The timer. Okay, when it attacks me, they clearly just want to put things in the graveyard for the leaving it. But it needs to be the 4th one. I don't even know if they have a 4th one. Oh, wow. They give this thing fly. Huh. Crazy. Um, yeah, I think my best bet is to Boseiju this for 1 mana because I have a Patra. I don't think Prolifer is safer. This is a 2/2. I'm at 1. Proliferate doesn't do anything. Boseiju is the best answer. Just endurance, but I don't know. I can subtlety it. Then I lose. Now I can't cast endurance anymore. I should have probably held the Dryad Arbor in my hand. I didn't think about it. I shouldn't have played Dryad Arbor. Do you have a counter? It did, but it had exalted by Ardent Plead, so it was a 2/2. It was a 2/2 with a -1/-1 counter on it. See if they have a Leaving End in their deck. They don't. Haha. Therefore, I just have lethal in hand, so I just untap and attack. Man, I didn't think about win color even, honestly. All right. 3-0 in the league. Only 2 matches shown. Played one off stream. Yeah, no endurance is reach. Of course I know endurance is reach. But yeah, Bosejo is just a lot safer. Okay, match 3. My hand has I think it's bad. I think I mulligan it. Uh keep for sure. Uh, God's Shadow. Let me just bottom endurance. I think it's the worst card on my hand. Is this deck bad versus Belcher? I don't know. Is this deck good against anything? I don't know. But we are playing it and it's challenging. It's fun. It's definitely not a tier 1 or anything. Okay. I think I'm gonna go Zenith for another Halfling or a Ignoble Hierarch. I think Halfling opponent swing blue and maybe playing counter spells. Alright, let me just jam this uncounterable guy. It's good for my efficiency. If they kill it, I think I'll let it go. Ooh, Quantum Riddler in the bin. Then let's see. Colonnade. Okay. Apatra. Wow. Let me go Yawgmoth. They'll probably counter it. They couldn't counter Yogg. I guess I don't even need to make this uncounterable now. I can just cast it normally. Um, I just pass for now. You don't have any combos here. I can just sack this to trade a halfling for a card and a 1/1. There's no other things I'm allowed to do. You can't put a counter, -1/-1 counter on the snake, sacrificing the snake. It fizzles and you don't draw a card. Okay. When it goes impulse into cycle. Yeah, just untap, I think is the best. Okay. Now maybe do I want to do something? I don't want to just attack, put a -1/-1 counter on a halfling, make a token, land go. Buongiorno, librarian. Yeah, all good. It was a full week at home. Can't remember last time it happened. Just land go. Safe. See. In my opinion, Sojiru Fury is stronger. Fury. 4 mana. Wrath of the Skies, X equal to. Okay. Um. Minus something here. Draw card. -1/-1 counter. Here. Aspetta. Oh, yeah. Here. Sacrificing this. Draw a card. Oh, it fizzled? No. -1/-1 counter here. No, sorry. -1/-1 counter here. Sacrificing this. Okay. That one I can't do anything about. So I'll just let it die. No. Ooh, I forgot that they had 2 energy left. Okay, anyway. I can go Dry the Arbor. And then I connive a lot. I didn't keep track how much. Okay. I guess I could not put counter. Ooh, you're right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. That's true. Anyway, opponent is an 8. I have to discard 7 cards. They can have Solitude though. So I have lethal. Let's think about this. One, two. Aspetta un attimino. If they have so how do I make it lethal? I have Ballista for 2. So I need to make my Dryad at least a 6/6. So I have to discard 5 spells. Which 5 spells do I discard? One, two. I guess I have this, so I can keep this and cast it. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. No, 5. It needs to be 5. Is Ballista better than? It's important. It's important. So I have lethal here. I need to deal 8 damage. I think I'm gonna go with, yeah, just discarding Ballista. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6, it's a 7. No, it's not lethal. So I think I have to actually discard Yogg. Maybe just discard. I just discard Ignoble. Then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, I think this is enough. 5 should be enough. I guess that way I die to Subtlety though. Huh. I'm in the squeeze. Do I die to Subtlety or do I die to Solitude? No, I don't die, of course, but maybe I don't mind if they. Yeah. If they Subtlety, it's still like they're still at 2 life. Right? So I'm discarding, I think 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this is a 6, and then I go Ballista for 2. Yeah. All right, that's the plan. All right, this is a 6/6. Now, why did I not fetch for Surveil? I think you found your answer. Okay. Now, attack. Ballista for 2. Nice. Wow. That was a funny sequence of turns, honestly. Yeah, just this video's been so fun. Like this deck is so fun. All right. What do we got? Force Culling Ritual. Some Thoughtseize. Considering Vexing Bubble, but actually I haven't seen too many free spells. Hey, my bad cards are probably a Patra in this matchup, as much as I guess Ignoble Hierarch. Great hand. Turn to Graced Uncounterable. Glorious hand. Turn to Graced Uncounterable against the control deck. Imagine if you Sephiroth. Lose. Oh. End of turn. Sleight of hand. Main phase cycle. Wrath of the Skies X equal 1. Sure. I think they made a mistake and did the X equal 3, thinking it would kill Grist. I have this feeling. I have this feeling that's how it went. Cauldron go. Maybe I should side out one Cauldron in this matchup because they have Wrath. I don't know. Also, yesterday I did Grist plus, mill the Grist, forgot to keep on milling. And he actually was relevant, so yeah. Didn't do too well in the tournament, but definitely made a lot of mistakes. Whereas on Magic Online so far, again, went 4-1 in the first league, and now we're 3-0. Okay, my opponent has the Quantum Riddler Ephemerate combo, it seems. But we have Grist minus. I mean, Grist is so strong. Wow, they don't have it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I think I'm gonna exile the Halfling. So that my insect can cast Yawgmoth uncounterable next turn. Thoughtseize. Alright. Um Hmm. I think I'll take ending. Leave them with the solitude, but I don't have a white pitch for now. Let me. Artist guys does not destroy grist. I know. Thank you for the message. Oh, this and pass. I can also go ballista for 0. Pass. Now land makes them cast solitude. Okay, they drew another ending. Sure. Okay. Thoughts is bug. Yeah. Rumble. Rumble gets countered. All right, let me just plus. And then let me sacrifice this insect draw card. Zenith. Okay, let me play a Rumble first as a bait. And then I can go Zenith. And by bait, I mean it's still like a strong play, of course. But I'm just happy to get the young wolf now. So first, attack with all. I guess I don't need to move. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Sacrifice this. Draw. Uh, Sacrifice this draw. Oseju Halfling, go. They go Solitude Pitch ending. That's a third ending. Okay. Sacrifice Yawgmoth, draw. Eh, huh. I think I'll draw two more cards here. -1, sacrifice Halfling. And then counter on nothing, sacrifice Yawgmoth. I think that's it though. I don't want to draw more cards. I want to keep an insect token too. Gain 2 life. So right now there's only one creatures in the graveyard for Grace Ultimate. That's funny. Thoughts is on the counter spell. And then I go Wall of Roots, land untapped, Walking Ballista, plus Grist. Go. All right. 4-0. Match number 5 for the trophy. Underground Mortuary, go. Yawgmoth, interesting. I think it's a top. Because I'm gonna go pretty powerful tempo play next turn of like Wall of Roots Yawgmoth. Basically just walking me back the top land. And then my Leveler Rumble will hopefully find Cauldron and I have the win. Would you wanna buy in? Like I have every pieces of the combo. I'm only missing Cauldron. Ooh, another leaving end. Another leaving end. Still, I think I still do the same play. Because if next turn I go Rumble leaving it, well, I guess I don't have infinite because the spell must have all stopped. I think it's just natural draw Cauldron. Hmm. Okay, let's go Rumble. Maybe. Okay, fetching means maybe Waker of Waves, looking for a force. Hopefully no Commandeer. I've been Commandeered a lot in my previous match. Okay. I think I'll put Yogg in the graveyard. So my opponent will be able to reanimate it with their living end. I'll play another Rumble. I can get Yawgmoth. Now, it's funny, if they go for the combo, I have two Yawgmoths in play. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I could have played also Wall of Roots, but I don't think it's good. So now my graveyard has Afflink Yogg. That's it. So many spells, but they're all like Zenith and shit. All right. They don't cascade. They don't cascade. Okay. Maybe they have they don't have endurance either. Yogg, I think this is on top. One in hand, one in the graveyard. I think it's a good balance. Um, attack for 2, play Ballista for 2. Yeah, yeah. I can also play Ballista for 1, maybe, and hold up Spy Master's Vault in case my opponent plays Leading End. I'm gonna connive a lot. I can also just play Wall of Roots. Nah, let's just play Walking Ballista. I like to hold Wall of Roots. It's honestly just so good that they don't have instant speed cascade. Yeah, back in the days they could just instant speed and that works with Leading End? I think so, because you sacrifice the creature. This says dies. Yeah, I was thinking about taking the counter off of the wall. Okay, to go subtlety on Ballista. I honestly don't care about this. Yeah, I'll just let it die. Just put it on the bottom. The only problem is if they have endurance for the Yogg in my graveyard. They do. Okay. I actually have a super sweet line though. Let's see if it works out. That's because I have Yogg on top of the deck. So check this out. I'm gonna sacrifice the spawn, connive, and then put the Yogg in the graveyard. So it gets reanimated. Oh, 2 cards. Oh, the endurance as well. Wow. Actually, let me think. Yeah, I think Apatra and Yogg. Now leaving End brings back the young wolves, and then I have a sort of. I don't have a combo, but I'm at 20 life, so as soon as I draw Prosper's Innkeeper, I win. Yeah, just untap, play Wall of Roots, and then we're going off. So get mana from the wall. Uh, -1 on the young wolf, sacrifice wall, make a token. -1, sacrifice. I'm just looking to find. Well, actually, now that I think about it, at the bottom of my deck, there's a lot of good cards. So I'm just gonna fetch because opponent endurance. Opponent endurance a lot of our stuff. So I'm gonna shuffle it. Um, I see. So you're just saying to target their flyers instead of my young wolves. You don't care about the snakes. I already have too many. Sure. Okay. Yeah, they're like not even good because they're 0-1 death edge. I need to draw Prosperous Innkeeper. Once I do that, it's all good. Or like, any Zenith or Chord. Okay, let's do this. Let's play Zenith for Innkeeper. But they don't have a Force of Negation. If they do, I need to draw Chord of Calling. Okay, they go Force of Negation. Sure. Um, Now I can't proliferate though. So maybe I made a mistake. And actually this is a problem, right? Because now if I draw... No, it's still fine. I have Endurance in my deck. But I only have 9 draws. Hmm. This may actually be a problem. Uh... Huh. Okay, so I need to think about this now. Because I... Also Swamp Walk. There's also Swamp Walk that I should care about. But am I dead on board? I think I'm dead on board. I think I need to keep on drawing until I find a Prosperous Innkeeper. It's my only out. Maybe I should have kept on drawing and not cast Zenith. Yeah, I think. Anyway, yeah, I think now I'm just... Yeah, I'm just all in and drawing Court of Calling or bust. I'm all in and drawing Court of Calling or bust. And also I need to draw Court of Calling before I draw Prosperous Innkeeper. Yeah, this is the last... Actually, not even last chance. Even if I draw Prosperous Innkeeper now... Oh, no, 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 no. No, if I draw Cord now, it's still fine. Yeah, I need to draw Cord now, because then I can cast the thing and gain a life. So yeah, I need to draw Court of Calling now, or it's over. Let's see. Rip. Wow, I was at 20 life. I drew 19 cards and died. Crazy. Next card, still not there. Man, plus victory indeed. Although navigated very well, so still proud with it. Was bringing the answer to Clear and Conqueror. Oh, did I bring in Might and not Bubble? No. Okay. Turn 1. What do I want to do? Is it Dryad Arbor? Uh, Dryad Arbor sucks. I don't want to do Dryad Arbor. Yeah. I could have gone Zenith for Arbor if it was in my hand. I actually like a land here. Innkeeper. Next turn I can go Ooze and already eat two things in the graveyard. Yeah, no people for sure. Last turn we should have connived and not used Zenith. 100%. Yeah, for sure. I just cast Innkeeper naturally. Although, I don't know, you connive find Innkeeper, it's not that you win. Gonna go Ooze. But yeah, no, I think the line I took was wrong. 100%. Rumble. Opening no force. Wow, subtlety and force. Okay. I still have a Ooze on top. They go shardless now? Wow, that's such a good curve, my opponent. Turn 2, double counter. Turn 3, cascade. Look at it. Alright. Uh, I still have like endurance, which stops this board state. I think I'll do that. Just Zenith for endurance. And pass. This gets through, but the clock is much smaller now. It gets white mana. Oh, could have been a Vexing Bubble. Pass. I guess I could have held in hand to connive. Hey, I want to attack here. You've seen at least use a raccoon over ooze. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that you have a bunch of swamps in this deck. I don't know, maybe a raccoon is better. Fortunately, or might does not kill Heart a Charlotte's Agent. I think that's just double blocking this Scavenging Ooze. Triple blocking. Or are we conniving? I think on the might. Twice. Pass. Okay. Let's attack with might. Play Water Roots. Play Yogg. Sink into Stupor. Okay. The clock is real. This is straight Wraith. Comes in. 3 more. Ooh. Rainson's in it. Yeah, I think this is better. Let's go Zenith for Grist and kill the Straight Wraith. So I don't have to think about it anymore. Okay, they're fetching. What do you have? Surveil plus Cycle? No, Island. Okay. They're looking for a Force of Negation. Been Generous End. If you click W on the land, it auto taps for the left mana. Okay. Um, should have done this pre-combat maybe. Anyway, -2. Sacrifice Dryad Arbor. Connive. Are we just going all in on this might? Yeah, let's go all in on the might. No! No, I was thinking about conniving on the might. Angle. I just throw away the game. I was thinking about killing this and then conniving on the might. No, Katsu. Gotcha. Pass. Oh no, I play so well this whole league, and then just throw away the game like this. I think I throw away both games, 1 and 2. Game 1, it was, a line that I think I could have won, but I chose a different line. Here, just terrible misclick. Oh well. A young wolf. Let's play Yogg. Okay. I'm at 5 life. My opponent does nothing. I'll sacrifice young wolf. Let's see if they have endurance. Otawara. Let me think about this. Because I can actually go to 1 here. And then I can minus the grist. and kill the straight rate that way. Yeah, I think I should do that. So I'm gonna go to 1 here. Oh, wait a sec. I can, if I suck this, this becomes a 0. Because it has a -1/-1 on the stack. So if I suck Wall of Roots, the Spirit Rare becomes a 0. I think I should do that. Because then I don't have to kill it anymore. Draw. Frostprison Keeper is unfortunately in the graveyard, as well as Kamijingu, so I cannot gain extra life unless they reanimate my graveyard. What does Zenith do now? I actually don't think I have any targets. Crowler Pooner, I guess. I can get aggro. I can go Zenith for Crawler Pooner on Subtlety. Up it all. I set it at 2 Grace, so there's only 1 Grace left in my deck. Sorry, there's no Grace left in my deck. Yeah, let's do that. Zenith for Zenith for 2. Get Crawler Pooner. Harpoon the Subtlety. I'll Boseiju this. Maybe I do want to Boseiju that. And then you're kind of forced to reanimate your graveyard. I think if that happens, I'm in a good shape. Maybe just attack though. No, no, no. I wanna go. I wanna go Boseiju. Yeah, I wanna go Boseiju here. Think so. Does it make a difference? I don't think so. Boseiju, and then you go to 3. So like you have to leave in Gandier. This is a 0/1. So you have to leave in Gandier. And then once you do that, I guess I get a bunch of things back. Oh wow, you passed. Okay. Uh okay, so let me go like Wall of Roots. No, maybe just Halfling. Yeah. Halfling minus. And then I have double Spy Master's Vault as well. Okay, this time let's kill the Stray Wraith. I can go press the enemy living end. They don't. Oof. Wow. Mamma mia. Alright, we go game 3. Oh my god. The misclick. The misclick did not was not enough. Now, Vexing Bubble comes in, Awar Might goes out. Although Awar Might, you did a great job game 2. I still think I want 1 Grix maximum though. Maybe I like 2 Grix. I really don't like much of the cards that are in. Like I don't want to cut anything else. Yeah, let's go. We did it the hard way. Yeah. We Zenith for Grist, so we can sack a thing to kill our own creature. Yeah, I think Ashik's too slow. I don't know. They have Claire and Conqueror, which my opponent didn't draw this game, but it's like such a pain. Plus, they can, as you saw, they can just too small leaving end at the beginning where Ashiok. Yeah. Yeah, might gain this relevant life. And attacked as well. Attacked too. Attacked hard. Yeah, Ashiok's mostly for Amulet. Yeah, this is enough cyber cards. Fata push for Conqueror? I don't think so. We have Crawler Pooner already. Alright. Let me go Zenith for Dryad. And then I can go. I don't know, but I like to go Zenith for Dryad. Okay. I think I want to go Agatha Soul Cauldron before I go Ooze. Force of Negation, Pitch Waker of Waves. They didn't want to cast it first. Come on, Yogg. Unlucky. Daniel, we're playing for the trophy. Game 3. We're 4-0 in this league. Let's see if opponent has... don't have another cycler, please. Come on. Force and triple creature leaving end turn 3. No, don't cascade, don't cascade, don't cascade, don't cascade. No. Yeah, I think it's GG. Oh, yo, look at the land. Oh, no. 3 cards left in your hand. Porco di puttana ma che cazzo sei? Yeah, she just shouldn't have thrown game 1. You have no outs now. Rip. Yeah. Yeah, they really run too hot that game. It was impossible to beat. But yeah. No, I mean second time I played this deck on stream on YouTube. Second time we go 4-1, losing the final both times. I think this actually I don't know. I think it's a again like probably not great against Boris or Black White. Probably not great. I don't know. It's a cool deck. It's a cool deck nonetheless, and I have a lot of fun playing it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube, and yeah, make sure to subscribe.